We do more.
All right, so now I'm going to officially
People do multiply.
remember that we're recording now. So the workout today is a 5x5 of power clean and jerk. That means you'll get 5 repetitions of power clean and jerk or push press or push jerk or however you get the weight from the shoulders to overhead.
By their squats.
Likely you'll drop it and then you'll get that 4 more times. You'll wait for 3 to 5 minutes and we'll do it again. So today is a heavy day, which is why Steven's here. I'm kind of surprised Matt's not here to try and show off. Matt is a friend of CrossFit Malibu who's owned a couple of different CrossFit gyms and he trains some high school students. Right, Steven, do you live on the same street as Matt?
I do, yeah.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
So you train, how many other guys train with you?
Right now there's about, I have one good friend that we both go pretty often. We don't have too many big groups yet though.
Got it, okay. Very good. So today is a dedicated heavy day. And of course, I know that not all of you have the weight selection that the family, remember the family that I did the preview of last night? They have a nice little weight selection there at their house. Not many of you have that much stuff, but that's okay. We can kind of switch it to a more of a technique day. All right. So I see many of you have a PVC pipe. Go ahead and get a PVC pipe out. You guys For now, I'm going to hit the mute button. I'll come back to you guys in a while, not because I don't want to hear from you, but in fact, I want to hear from you so much that I sent you all a survey. And I'm not, if you haven't filled out the survey, I'm not going to unmute you today. I'm just kidding. So we're getting some pass-throughs. And what I want to do next is go for some basic barbell warm-up, but I want to do it with a snatch grip because if you warm up your snatch, you'll be warmed up for a set of cleans. So I want to take you through a set of 5 snatch grip deadlifts first. Just go 5 snatch grip deadlifts, and on the way to the ground, what I'm looking for is that rigid neutral spine, that solid good position on the way down. And you're going to go with a wide grip on your barbell, Gina. There you go. That's it. And the best position for me to check out your rigid neutral spine is from the profile side, right? Like Christine is showing me the profile. So we're going to spotlight her, rigid neutral spine. Let's pause for 5 seconds in the setup position. So right there, Christine, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. So everyone do that for 5 repetitions, just warming up some hamstrings. And on the way down, I want you to make sure that you keep those knees out of the way. Don't let the knees push the bar forward. I want you to get past the knees with the bar and then slowly drop into your deadlift setup position. And now I know you're done with that. So let's put the bar up overhead with that same snatch grip. And please get in 5 overhead squats where you're pausing for 3 seconds in the hole. So at the very bottom of the squat, you're going to pause for 3 seconds. Ready, go. You can do that on your own count. Gina, pull the bar back a little bit so that it's over the top of your head in the bottom of the position. That's better, and you'll find that it's harder to get deep that way. But that is okay. Right, Steven's got his broom, his actual broom. So does Andy. So 5 overhead squats, holding for 3 seconds in the hole, and then leave your barbell up overhead. And I want you please to get in 10 alternating reverse step lunges. So the idea is to drop into a deep step lunge, pause, and come right back up. This really is warm up and mobility for those of you that want to do split jerks today. So take 10 repetitions alternating. Pause for a couple seconds at the bottom. So if you're just stepping quickly, I want you to slow down and pause at the bottom. Right. Elbows locked out. And pull that bar back so that it stays over roughly the top of your head and the entire motion of that. Oh, I think Debbie has her CrossFit Cape Cod shirt on. That is a legend right there. That gym is still open. They've been open for about 13 years. All right, cool. Now what we're gonna do is take the barbell from mid-shin all the way over head in one movement, so it's a muscle snatch. I'm gonna do 2 of these really slowly. I'm gonna keep the bar next to the shins, thighs, stand all the way up, pull the bar through scarecrow position, elbows high and outside, and lock it out up overhead. When I go back down to the ground, I'm gonna repeat that exactly the opposite. Bar drops, elbows are high, bar stays along the belly, slowly, thighs and shins, and pause. So you're gonna get 2 muscle snatches.
Hey, Mike.
Yep. Oh, are you
still have you still have me highlighted, so we can't see you.
Got it. Sorry about that. Now we've got Pam. Thank you for telling me. So let's go back to that again. Let's start mid-shin. You're going to drag the bar up the shins, the thighs, stand up tall, pull it up through the belly, elbows high and outside, and lock it out up overhead. Reverse the process by lowering the bar. Elbows are still high. Bar drags across the 8-pack. Push it back into the hips, thighs, shins, and pause. So let's go for 2 of those. Full speed. And then when you're at the top, please get in 3 more overhead squats. Gina, take a look at where the bar needs to stay. It's right over basically the back of the skull. And the reason we're doing it is because it's difficult. If the bar falls forward, you're going to fall into that position. So keep the bar up nice and tall. All right. Now please get out your barbell, your actual weighted barbell. And Pam, do you guys all see gallery view now? Thumbs up if you see everybody on the screen. Yeah, okay, good. That's what I want to see for right now. Thank you, Deb. And I want you to take the barbell and just get 5 snatch grip deadlifts. Pause for 2 or 3 seconds at mid-shin. So snatch grip deadlift. Good. I like seeing your profile. So that's a nice position, Steven. Pause at your setup position. Now remember, I want you to go snatch grip right now, because if you're warmed up for the snatch, you're warmed up for the clean. So go, Christine, with a little bit, Christine Tinberg, a little wider grip. Yep. The wider grip puts more strain in a good way on the hamstrings and the lower back. That's what we want for this warm up here. So 5 snatch grip deadlifts. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go through the middle here. So this is the second pull. You're going to go down to mid-thigh, jump and pull. Keep the bar tall. Down to mid-thigh, jump and pull, reset. So get in 5, hang, power pulls through the middle. Go ahead and get 5 of those now. Repetition number 6 will end with that bar up overhead. Hang muscle snatch. Yeah, great, Gina. You can do that with dumbbells, no problem. Same thing. It's just go into the hang and then drive them both up overhead. That's it.
Mike, you want me to do that too or not?
Every time I say something overhead, you ignore it. You're only going to do the...
We have not been practicing snatch.
So don't go overhead. You can go to this high and that's all.
Okay.
There's no overhead. We'll do something a little different, Joanna, when we get to the jerks. You will be doing some presses today, but not heavy. And now let's go from mid-shin all the way overhead with 5 muscle snatches. Mid-shin, up overhead, 5 muscle snatches. Now keep in mind today that if you don't have much weight, you're going to need to hold positions for a longer period of time. And so after we do this set of 5 muscle snatches, I'm going to give you a drill to do. that you can continue doing if you don't have any more weight. If all you have is this empty barbell or this single set of light dumbbells. So you can put your barbell down for now. Give yourself a 30-second break. Okay, after your 30-second break, this is what you're gonna do. Position muscle snatch, and it goes like this. Position 1, and I'm gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And I'm gonna go all the way back down. Notice I held this position, a hang position, and then the overhead position for 3 seconds each. You do that for 5 repetitions. That means that each rep needs to take about 10 seconds. That means this drill should take no less than 50 seconds, except for Joanna, because she's not going to go overhead.
I can't do this either.
Okay, that's fine. So just do the snatch grip deadlift. So just do the snatch grip deadlift. Perfect. So this is a muscle tension, a time under tension drill. So Stephen, in the hang, I want to see your shoulders a little further over the bar, right? Your shoulders are stacked over the bar here. In the hang, be slightly over the bar so you have more hip drive through the middle. I'm not going to give probably many comments in terms of technique at this point. We'll do that a little bit later. All right, we've passed the 1 minute time, so I'm glad that it's taking you this long, because that is the idea. Again, if you've got a 15 kilo bar and only can jump up to 25 kilos today, you're gonna have to hold some of these positions for just a bit longer. All right. Now, final warm-up you're gonna do today with snatch grip is you're gonna get 3 hang power snatches. Hold your power position for 3 seconds, or sorry, the receiving position for 3 seconds and stand. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get in 3 of those. Then get in 3 overhead squats. That's the last warm-up you're gonna do today in snatch grip. Yep, hold for 3 seconds. Getting comfortable in some moderately uncomfortable positions. This is great. I mean, the fact that we have 12 people, maybe 13 people with barbells. If 10 years ago we would be on a Zoom call, well, we wouldn't be, but because we didn't have viruses 10 years ago. But if we were on a Zoom call to do an exercise class, there would be like 12 barbells in the state of California, not counting universities. And now we have 12 people from my tiny little gym right here, all on barbells. That's great. All right. So now we're going to do 2 to 3 minutes of a footwork drill for the split jerk. So I'm going to do this first with no weight, but I'm going to hold my hands up in the front rack position. I'm going to dip and hold, and then I'm going to jump, split, press. And then I'm going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Front foot first, and then I'm going to switch legs. Dip, hold, jump, press. That's my non-dominant side. And I'm going to go every other side for a total of 6 repetitions. That means I'm going to do each side 3 times. You're gonna dip, hold, lock out. Make sure that back foot, the heel is off the ground. Hold for 3 seconds. Yeah, take a look at that back foot, Gina. Don't let the back heel drop. So it's not like fencing. You're not here. You have to be in line, right? Like I'm on a front foot and my back foot just like this. Don't let that hip turn. My hips are square. All right, we're practicing a little bit of the speed and just a little bit of the footwork here. And now please get out your barbell and you're gonna get a set of 2 strict presses, right? 2 push presses, 2 push jerks, and 2 split jerks. I'm gonna do 1 each. For those of you that wanna watch, for those of you that don't, please get in 2 repetitions of each overhead movement. Strict press, push press, push jerk, split jerk. 2 on each side with the barbell. For some of you, the overhead movement today is going to be the limiting factor in how much you lift. And for some of you, it's not. All right. And it's okay if you have your barbells, because when you're done with the jerks, we're going to go right into a basic barbell warm-up. 5 deadlifts, 5 hang power cleans, 5, let's go with 5 push jerks. So 5, 5, 5. The focus here is keeping the bar close to the body. Okay.
Mike, can you repeat those again?
Deadlift, hang power clean is the second one. So the second one starts above the knee, so just a hang, and then into the jump, right? Jump pull. The second pull of a clean, and then you can go up overhead with the dip and drive. With a push press.
3, 4.
Get a little more of the up. The jump is the important part. Not that the landing is unimportant, but the jump is where the power is, which is why we're doing the entire thing. Yeah, good, Joanna. Way to improvise. Stephen, stay above the knee for right now in the hang clean. Keep the bar just above the knee. There you go. Good, elbows through. Now on this second set, we're gonna do 3 repetitions of each. Stephen, can you hold the bar in front rack position as if you're gonna front squat, please? Right, take a look at Stephen's elbows. Oh man, I couldn't have chosen a better model for the front rack position. Take a look at how his elbows are pointing straight out towards the horizon. His triceps are parallel to the ground. Can you do 3 front squats, Stephen? This is kind of a test, and Stephen passes. Notice how his elbows are staying up. So in this next set of, thanks for demonstrating there, Stephen. In this next set of power cleans, again, you'll get in 3 deadlifts, 3 hang power cleans, and those elbows are going to come through every repetition so that you can practice landing that bar on the front rack position. So 3 deadlifts, 3 hang power cleans with the elbows coming through, and then drop your elbows for 4 split jerks. Elbows through fast on the cleans. Nice, Pam. That's it, Christine. There we go, Lori. Yeah, great, Stephen. And then go overhead. So I'm going to emphasize that elbows through position in the clean today, because when we're lifting heavy, that bar needs to land on the front rack. You shouldn't be catching the bar in a full grip position. But when you go from the clean into your press, you're going to switch your grip just a bit. Now is when you're going to bump up the weight. And for those of you that are ready just to do a set of 5, power clean and push press, or power clean and split jerk, you're going to get in a set of 5. This is set A. So this is not set number 1 for the 5x5. This is set A. 5 power clean and push presses. Those of you that have some weight should add it for this set. And Joanna, don't be shy about dropping that weight, right? If you are in a location with a setup that you can drop weight, then drop it. I have you, you're on mute there. So, go ahead, Joanna.
Do you want me to do anything overhead today or just the cleans?
How does your shoulder feel from yesterday?
Good.
Okay, so take off that set of 2.5 kilos and do a set of 3 push press, and then 3, we'll go with some split jerks too, why not? 3 push press, 3 split jerks. Now, one of those people that has plenty of weight to load up the bar, please put your hand up like this if you have weight that you can jump up with. So Christine, Lori, Kristen, Stephen, Debbie, Andy. Okay, good. So let's bump it up just a little bit if you have the weight to do that, and get in a set of 3 reps, power clean and whatever you choose for shoulder to overhead. Now, like I wrote in the blog, those of you that don't have a lot of weight to work with, choose to split jerk, because you can practice that movement with some lighter weights. All right, Gina, take a look at Christine. Notice that when she is locking out overhead, she punches and her elbows stay straight. It's difficult with dumbbells because they're moving all over, but try and lock out before your feet hit the ground. Punch, lock it, and then stand it up. It's definitely harder with dumbbells. All right. Now this is gonna be your, let's go with one more warm-up set of 3 repetitions. Now, during these 3 warm-up sets, you haven't taken much of a break in between. So I want you to realize that during the actual 5x5, I want you to take a bit more of a break. As well, I don't want everyone to lift every single time at the same time, because then you can't watch each other. And one of the interesting things about doing a lifting workout is that you get to watch other people lift, and that in turn can help you with some of your mechanics. It also lets me watch more of you lift through this segment here. So go ahead and get, if you don't have a lot of weight, don't increase it now. But if you do have some weight, maybe you can go up a bit. And I want you to do this. If you don't have a lot of weight, I want you to do a 2-position clean, and I want you to hold for a few seconds. So you're gonna deadlift into the hang position for 3 seconds, then pop and hold in the receiving position for your clean for 5 seconds, and then get set up for the press. Hold in the receiving position, either in the split jerk or the push jerk, then stand it up, and then drop it or lower it to the ground. So 3 repetitions, pausing it above the knee, pausing in the front rack, pausing in your overhead position before taking it back to the ground. And that's gonna be 3 reps. All right, Tibbs already got like 70 kilos on the bar. Oh yeah, when I demonstrated that, I held in the front rack position with my knees straight up. I like the way Christine Hines did it, where she received the bar and held the receiving position. And that was great, Christine, because this is much more difficult to hold. Then stand up and hold, re-grip, and then hold your receiving position in the split or the push jerk before standing it up. That was good. All right, Eric.
My problem is to lower from overhead back down here to the front rack.
Yeah.
That's where my limitation is. Should I try to go higher, heavier?
It's becoming okay with dropping the bar on the ground. So I would prefer you to drop the bar. I would prefer to not put the strain of the lowering onto the front rack on your body, and I would prefer you just to drop it on the ground.
So how do I do my set? Then I do clean and then jerk, drop it, clean, jerk 5 times?
Exactly. So let me give you the cadence. I'm going to do a set here, and I'm going to give you the cadence of what my set of 5 is going to look like here. So imagine, you don't actually have to imagine. Here's my first set.
How am I doing?
Yeah, I've got 3 more reps. See how I'm not really rushing to get back to the bar, but I'm
Working.
So if you want, I only did 3 there, but that's the cadence. You don't have to, the goal is not to rip through this with as much speed as you can. The goal is to get 5 repetitions within about 30 seconds Bar comes back to the ground. Breathe, get set up so that each lift can be as precise as you want it to be.
Mike,
Yes, Joanna.
I've done 3 at 28. Do you want me to start a couple of those 5 sets at 28, or you want me to go to 30 and do everything at 30?
Do everything at 30. Do the first set at 28. So start round 1 at 28. This is for everyone now. After round 1, imagine you're at whatever weight. Joanna's going to use 28 kilos. If the first round, after 5 repetitions, if she's moving smoothly, if she's feeling that the lockout is strong, and she's like, oh, all right, that was great, I'm ready to go for 30, then she'll jump up to 30 the next round or the next set. If the first set is a little wonky, maybe the the 3rd rep, she pulls a little early, the 4th rep, she doesn't get the lockout, and she feels like in general she can improve on her timing, then don't go to 30 quite yet. I want you to bump up each notch, feeling really good about the load that you just lifted.
Can I start now, Eric?
All right, so if you're ready to go for round 1, go ahead and go. I'm gonna have you guys keep track of your own sets. You're gonna get 5 sets over the next 25 minutes. That means you're gonna get a set of 5 every 4 minutes. About a 3.
Quick question.
Go ahead, Steven.
Are we increasing weight through this? Is that how we're doing it? So light 5 for the first one?
Yeah, if you have the equipment to do it, I want this to be a step up every single set.
Okay.
You don't have the weight to do it. Imagine your 5 rep max is 50 kilos and you only have 35 with you. I want you to get to 35 kilos right away and do a volume set, staying with 35 kilos across the top.
Okay.
Mike, have we started? I'm a little confused.
Yes.
Started. Okay, so
5 clean and jerks, 5 clean and presses. Nice, Pam. Good speed in the jerk. Good speed in that leg, that arm drive, in that lockout. Yep. If you feel like the weight is good enough, light enough that you can get both legs, I don't know. Did you switch back and forth on that one? All right, good pause in the hang, Debbie. Good pause in the hang. Hold on to that. Live from the Point Doom Club. Ready to go, Tim?
I'll try, but I need to take my timer.
Stick that landing, Andy, and hold just a bit longer in your landing. Here we go. Stick it. Pop. All right.
So 4-minute rest, right? Yeah. So I'm starting at 5.
Okay, keep in mind that you guys are managing your own time. After you've had about 3 to 4 minutes rest, you've deliberated, was I moving quickly? Was execution sharp? And if it was, then bump up the weight. If not, then you can work on increasing the speed in that weight. For those of you with not a lot of equipment, the goal is across the sets to move that weight faster. The dip and drive in the press, the hip drive in the clean, just move it slightly faster. All right, Stephen, big strong jump in the clean. Feel those hips open all the way up at the top of your clean. Finish the jump. All right. All right, Kim, good sharp split jerk. That's nice. Keep those elbows locked in the clean. Yep, elbows long in this clean here. Keep those elbows long and locked. All right. Kim, in the hang, in your hang position, your shoulders are right above the bar. If you can get the shoulders slightly out in front of the bar, you'll be able to keep the elbows long for a bit longer before you pull. Right? If you're staying here, the temptation is as you drive, you're going to start to pull early. Tighten up the hamstrings by going a little bit further out with your shoulders. And that way you'll delay that hang. Nice job. The split jerk was fast. That was a highlight there. A fast split jerk. All right, Eric. Flatten that back in your setup position, just like the snatch. Yep, get a good strong spine position. All right, that's what you're working on. Set up that back strong for your cleans. Yeah. All right, Gina, notice your stance right now is a bit wide where you're landing. The stance that you jump from, we'll just call it jumping stance, right? It's about right underneath your hip. Like that's a good jumping stance. Jump out to a good squatting stance. If you jump out to here, you see how I'm making it look really bad, but you see how that's not a strong position for landing? But this is a strong position for landing. So big picture, don't jump out so wide with the feet. That'll create a stronger landing position. There's one other person I wanted to tell that to as well. Don't know who, maybe it was me.
Hey, Mike, you have Joanna and Eric spotlighted.
Thank you. All right. And I'm going to show Eric. Eric, I'm going to give you a couple of drills, just a drill to review for the split jerk, right? You've worked up pretty heavy. You're already in the 50-something kilos, I know. But I also know that the split jerk is not getting the extension. It's really short here. And the goal of the split jerk is to jump hard and then get as low to the ground as you can so that then you can stand the bar up. So your practice is here, no weight, but with the hands on the shoulders, dip and hold. See how my chest is up nice and tall. Hit a hard jump, squeeze the glutes, and then get into this landing position. Imagine you're a ski jumper, right? And you hit the jump, and you're leaning forward, you're flying through the air, and then your landing position is down here, hold it, stick it for a while, and then stand back up. Then the other side, get steady. See how long that is. Try and lengthen the split. And I'll tell you, everyone, as the weight gets heavier, these adjustments get more difficult to make. So always remember, if you're working on technique, to back off the weight just a little bit and just try and move faster. The clap means move faster.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, good, nice, Christine. Good, fast lockout. That was good. That pop. Yeah, nice, Christine. Good hip drive in the clean. Yeah, strong lockout. Yeah, Joanna. Good. That was nice and fast. Once you catch in the front rack position, just pause there for a minute. Be okay with where the bar has landed. Take a breath and then drop it.
Okay.
Right? Elbows through, right? I see you touching the collarbone right here. Get the elbows through so the bar lands in the meat and not the bones.
Last two. Yeah.
I found myself. What is this the time? You should take the one out. Just
No, I agree.
Right? And fast overhead. And boom. Good, Gina, bring your feet closer together. This is where I want them a little bit closer together. There you go. That's a jumping position. Yeah, great. And now this jump, feel that it's that. You get all the way, so squeeze the glutes at the top. Boom. All right. Yeah, good sharp lockout overhead. Nice work. All right, Andy. Big block. All right. All right, way to go, Andy. If you, as you go heavier, if you have more weight, you're allowed to take a little more. You don't, okay, that's fine. So pause just a little more in your receiving position. And because that's gonna be more difficult, allow yourself 5 extra seconds in your setup to get braced a little more. So your heart rate is not the limiting factor. Nice work.
Yeah, but it's not the first time you did it. The first time you were like,
All right, Debbie, strong jump.
Hey, when we clean this, can we pull this apart a little bit and just sweep this?
What?
When we clean after the sessions, sweep this. and sweep. I'm not seeing the job.
Debbie, finish the hip drive in your jump. You're missing just a little bit of extension here. Boom. Think of that, bring that bar in and think about going up. Finish the jump. Yeah, that's a stronger jump.
What's that?
Well done. That's stronger. Tim, what round are you on?
Finish?
Ah, okay. How heavy did you go? Everything, right?
Yes, 65.
65 every set, right?
Yeah.
Je suis fatigué.
Yeah. With my new shoes.
Oh, the lifting shoes. All right.
It's difficult. It's different.
Different, right?
That is good. Also
How are you
clean.
doing, Steven? What round are you on?
I'm on my 4th.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Going a little heavy for me. I have lots of weight, but I'm trying to do the form, so the speed and the weight right now.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm at 90 pounds. Since all of my plates are not good for this, so I have to ease it back down when I go.
Yeah, that's tough. So I want you to think about as you pull that bar into the body, this
Yeah.
extension, boom, it has to be this full, complete hip drive. And right now at the top of this, to practice it, I get here by squeezing my glutes, and you can't glutes here. You can only squeeze them as you fully open up the hip. And
Right.
That's the crux of the lift, is that full hip drive, that full squeeze of the glute. And like I've been saying, you can only really practice that with lighter weights because it just doesn't happen with heavier weights. With heavier weights, pulling harder with your arms until that mechanics, until that technique is really drilled in. So continue.
Okay.
That's the benefit of working with these lighter weights.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Lori, what round are you on? Oh, you're done. I just came over to you right now. What were you using for weight there? Okay.
Jerks.
Oh, what was that last part?
I mean, just with push presses.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Are you going to the meeting at noon?
Yes, I am.
That's on my schedule.
It's pretty interesting.
The answer is. All right.
I wanted to do splits, but I just couldn't for my knee.
Okay, yeah. You're getting in some great bike rides though.
Oh, I am, and my knee is so much better.
That's great, good to hear. Did it start raining, Pam? Oops, I don't have a.
No, our lawn's getting cut.
Oh, right. What's the humidity there?
It's perfect.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, perfect spring day. Like we're high in the mid 60s, great breeze, no humidity. Yesterday and today have been like, this is why we live here.
That's great.
You're good.
Great. Did you click over to part 2 of the Whole Life Challenge? I guess that's tonight. is
Yeah.
Inputting tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, Debbie, that's better hip drive. Kim, pause in your hang for a second. Pause in your hang. Yeah, I know, that's it. So keep those elbows long and the lats. This is really good exercise for try and get your hips as high as you can. This is just a drill now. Keep that bar pushed back. Feel that your lats are on, holding that position, right? Holding it there. Keep the elbows long. Now, this is your drill for 10 seconds and then stand up. Take a breath. Couple of breaths. Put a little bend in your knee. And then lever those shoulders out over the knees and pause. That's your drill right there. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Do that 2 more times. And that's just developing more endurance in that hang position with those shoulders out. Good for the lats. It'll be good for your pull-ups also. Kristen, where are you at?
Finished.
Finish. All right. At 35 kilos. Great.
Correct.
Are you going to a wedding this afternoon?
I am going to a wedding this afternoon.
I think I am too.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
But I am actually leaving to finish some work. So bye.
Okay. Sounds
See ya.
good.
Thanks.
Good.
Are you talking about Manali's wedding?
Yeah.
I-
You're
yeah.
going, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a dress and my dog's gonna wear a pink bow tie.
Got it.
We're gonna take our pictures.
I can tell everyone. Priscilla and Holden's younger of the 2 daughters is getting married.
Zoom.
Yeah.
For us, not for them. They're having an actual wedding, so it's all good. See ya. Bye. Thanks, Mike.
Bye, Kristen. Good speed, Pam. Good speed in the jerk. Keep repeating that. Big jump. Yeah. All right.
Done.
Great job, Pam. Strong setup there, Eric. Arch, arch, arch. All right. Yep, those splits are tough, right? Now, every time you finish a set at heavy weight like that, go back to the drill with that long split with the legs. Evo!
That was good.
Is that 52 kilos, Eric?
Yeah.
Great. Nice, Christine. Good jump. And lock it out overhead. And pop. Boom. Good.
2, 1, go.
Right.
Cycle.
How'd that go, Christine? Have you been doing some of those? No. Okay. I have you on mute right now, so I can't hear you. Okay. All right, Christine Hines, where are you at? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm finished. My last round was 35 kilos.
Great. All right, Pam, 63 pounds, 5 rounds, all of them. Way to go, Stephen. Now, Stephen, have you come to this group class?
Yes, I have. I've come around 5 times, I think.
Oh, good.
Throughout the past 2 weeks, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, the first time I messed it up because your 9 a.m. is at noon for us. We're 3 hours ahead at PA.
All right. Okay.
So, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun. Here's the oh, I don't know if you can see the sticker. Oh no, you can't. It's right here. CrossFit Pacific Palisades. That's Matt's first gym.
Can you spotlight yourself, Mike?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put myself in the spotlight here. There you go. Where is it at? Right there. CrossFit Pacific Palisades.
Yeah. He has a chalkboard with CrossFit Malibu on it and has tons and tons of workouts there. Looking forward to the Murph with him on Monday.
Oh, good. Very good. Anyone else? Who here is going to join us at Zuma? I mean, we're not going to be there. It's just going to be all of you guys standing 6 feet apart. I think Andy and Tib are going to have their rowers there, parked 6 feet apart. I think Andy and Tib, I think you should also have a mask just in case someone comes by. What I heard is that the only thing they're enforcing is social distancing. So if you have an umbrella and a margarita and a towel out on the beach, I don't think they're doing anything for that. That's what the word on the street is. So let me unmute everyone.
I'm not familiar with what all happens. Mike, can you give a quick, what is Murph? I understand it's a run. Andy's